It's called Just a Izzard Bit. That's the lady named Charlotte Iserby who exposed the educational system. So that I ain't got to that video yet, but that's coming. Right now, I'm gonna be pushing this Free Larry Hoover agenda, and I'm gonna be posting memes. What you can do if you see one that on my page and it look like something that you support, that's the one you copy. You take a screenshot, crop it, post it on your other social, all across your social media on the 22nd. But if you believe in destroying the prison industrial complex, that's Free Larry Hoover. If you believe in the Innocence Project, that's Free Larry Hoover. If you believe in the right to be self-sufficient, self-sustained, and autonomous to go about your life unhindered by government, that's Free Larry Hoover. So whatever you could think of, why the Free Larry Hoover is attached to it. We done already thought of everything we could think of to get free from these motherfuckers. Now we just have to put it in the public domain. We got to put it out there so that we all know 2/22/22 Free Larry Hoover. That's it. That's it. We ain't gonna fight about this shit. We ain't gonna beg no motherfucker, ask nobody. We have to tell them, but we gotta tell them in a unified voice. So we're gonna invade social media because the revolution will not be televised. That shit gonna play out on social media as a social media parade, the first of its kind, right? So this is an all-out assault on February the 22nd to bring the attention to the organic people of the land, whose representative and speaker for all of the other organic people of the land just so happened to be Larry Hoover. He the spokesman. I'm not the spokesman. I'm just his soldier. I'm a motherfucking soldier just trying to get the job done because I'm tired of the bullshit, right? So if you don't know what you're dealing with, then you can't overcome the problem. So he wanted me to make it as simple as possible to galvanize the most people to wake up to the fall of the old system and the rising of the new system. And all of this is predicated up on the Free Larry Hoover movement because it's not about one man. It's about principles, values of a collective group of people. And it's about our ability to either stand for what we believe in or sit down and let the motherfuckers that's in charge continue to fuck us over like they've been doing. I'm personally fed up. I'm personally don't want these motherfuckers in power, but it ain't up to me by myself because I'm not the only one of us going through this bullshit. It's up to us as a collective only to voice our right, to show that we not imbeciles in law, nor are we straw men. We not scarecrows. You can't scare us, right? And your crows not going to scare us, and we not going to scare your crows, right? And we know that the crow's feet is on the crone's eyes. Think about that shit for a minute. Let it sink in. The crow's feet is on the crone's eyes. All these old mothers and grandmothers just cried all them goddamn tears for all them motherfucking years. It's a Free Larry Hoover agenda to them, right? Every one of them that buried a child at an early age because they didn't put some government involvement into our tribal structures and called us gangbangers. Yeah, Free Larry Hoover is for them too. This is not what you think. Larry ain't who you've been told. Angel Bay not who you've been told. Big Tukey not who you've been told. Malachi York not who you've been told. If you a New Wabian, for all New Wabians, Free Larry Hoover means free Malachi Z. York. Period. If you a New Wabian, right? And we already got full support from the Nation of Islam, so we're not worried about them. And they just need to know that we on our job, and then that'll put them on their job automatically. If you understand what it means to be sovereign and what it means to be autonomous, Free Larry Hoover is the battle cry to execute that program. The easiest thing you can do is to push the Free Larry Hoover agenda on your social media on the 22nd. That means you got 364 additional days to jack off, to go play with your clit, shake your tits, wobble your ass, whatever you want to do. But take that one day, February 22nd, and flood social media with Free Larry Hoover until it spill over into mainstream media is the agenda. It's the only way out of this because we always did our shit by public notice in the public domain in their face, regardless of who didn't like it or who didn't agree, right? One motherfucking family, one motherfucking clan, all coming together under Big Mama's rule. That's just what it is, and take it for what it's worth. So I'm going to cut this one here. I don't have no more to add to it. It's been 55 minutes. It's 5:55 on a full turnaround, right? So y'all keep it up. I still got to do my notifications on Instagram. All right, so peace out, fam. This is the babies. This giving her a headache, and he's telling me on her behalf because she can't talk. She's not allowed to talk to me unless it's on a certain not answer basis. So we got other means where we can pass messages indirectly like this. So he said, I was telling him, okay, HMU, right? Now, normally people would say that mean hit me up. That mean help me up, right? Now watch this. Look at that. Now you see how long it took him to respond. Help me up. That means help me get the kids. The double check, because that's 2 kids, right? The response come in 11:33, right? That talk and video last night, I'm back up to speed and intrigued to finish our conversation. Now, he's talking on behalf of his sister now. This is how I know. This is me and her having this conversation. Because when her and me together, it make 33, make a perfect master 33. But that's because we both being confirmed. Now remember, she's as the physical body, she's an 8. As an initiate, she's a 11. But by the time this is over, we both gonna be 33, which is gonna give us 66 degrees of knowledge between the two of us. Earth has been ran by 32 in an honorary 1 1/3. You do the math. Okay. 14, confirmation. 14, confirmation. 1 check mark. 1 check mark. 2 check marks. We just made contact. Houston, we about to make liftoff. So then, look at the time. I was doing the research on that page, and I came across this page at 6:47. The first thing you see is that red dragon. Don't it say something about a red dragon in Revelations? And about the lady sitting over the dragon on the throne? Right? And they was waiting to devour the dragon? The man, the woman, the perfected man. But these two together make an 11, which is the man need to go get them kids. Right? So now watch what she telling. In order to climb the tree, put your head on straight. Mr. Scorpio. She's the Leo. But we can work this shit out with the help of a few friends. Then you'll see the dragon waiting. This is Jacob's ladder. This is Jacob's ladder. This was Barack. This was Jacob's ladder when I showed y'all when they try to jump in and they try to get somebody to come in through the back door. I ain't no punk. I don't take it up the ass. Alright. So now I discovered the key. And she gave me a 3. Alright. Now, originally, this was all lit up. right? It was all lit up. I don't want to go into them other books right now because I don't want to get them mixed up. But it didn't have the key in the middle. So now we got to get the key. So this is the course of me reading today. Now I'm just going to flat out read it. I'm just going to start reading it in reverse and just telling y'all what I see. And when I get done, we ought to be where we need to be. Right? It says, they are here. Who? Wait until folks see melanot. Them our ancestors, folks. The melanated ones. The ancients. We back. Start your day off early. They talking to me. This Lamel. That's another Malachi York reference. This is another Malachi York reference. Look. Telling me I pin him, G. Right? So he giving me more clues. Then look. The Stones, the Red Lodge, telling me that he's my mirror. He's making a joke. Right? What's the joke? He said he the chosen one. Right? But that's me. He's being my mirror right now. Right? But he is the chosen one because we sent him in there to drain the swamp. He did his job. Right? So, as you can see, science and tech, only me will do this shit scientifically like this. Others, just watch. Now you see the circle? Now you remember the key go in the circle right here. See where it go? You see the keyhole look like a black dot? Remember what Dr. Richard King said about the black dot? All right, now watch. This the brain. It's showing me the illustration of what I got to do to help the woman into the clouds, right? And this is my brother Lamel. It's the same thing. He's telling me the same thing. It might be a duplicate because sometimes I do that. And then look. Now remember who I told y'all over this. Now look at them fives up there. Now this right here is the three sisters. There's two up there. There's one here. There I go. The man. They making me work. And they making sure I'm successful. And you see how shiny this is? Let me take off my shirt. Whew. This is what you call a master thesis. This is the presentation of a master. Now, this brings my attention to some issues. Animal rights. Is it? Look, see them double eyes right there? Followed by the ears. This ISIS. Right? She want to know about her animals. She want me to make sure I speak for her animals, especially the lion. Now you got to remember, she got to be a Leo. So the lion is also giving me that reference too. But let's go to the bottom of the page and read our way backwards and see what we get. Look at that. See the 7? All right. Congrats, Gabby. What's Gabby? Somebody that talk a lot. That's somebody that's not giving me congratulations for not talking because they thought I was gonna start a fire, right? So, February 19th, the Rose. Remember I called her the Rose, right? Special heart. It says, ooh, I'm telling. So now, what's this? Now she is mirrored by my niece Tori, which her name is Victoria. And her daughter is my goddaughter, and I took her under my wing, and I bumped her right. She bumped me left. I bumped her back right, and we've been A1 ever since. So she gave me her juice. So that's why she in here, because she got my goddaughter, and I want to see her. And then, look, travel. So that means that we got travel coming up if we can make it through this and get this key. So then it's confirmed that I got the right choice, travel. Maybe to Africa. Yep. 3 sevens. Georgia rapper. FENG. I got to remember that. When I go through that, I'm going to spend some time on this because that's a message. But it's being overseen by the sister. Keep game. Right? Don't get mad at me. Research. Hashtag Pizzagate. I bet y'all won. Launch your own community. I plan on doing that. Now look. This is a petri dish with a 1 in front of it. So I got to solve this. Right? Because there's nothing here but 2 zeros. That's an 8 on its side. This has women on their side. So this is what Pizzagate is, a direct assault on women. See the petri dish and the 8 on its side. The 1 knocked the 8 down. Well, let's see if we can find out who the 1 was. Bill Cosby explains controversial speech to black. Now notice that the K cut off. 3 dots, 3 dots. Right? That means that Bill Cosby is a mirror. We already went over that. He the mirror for that billionaire dude that Oprah Winfrey deal with, because they got mutual respect. She's sacrificing herself to save Bill Cosby. Right? So then you got water. Now remember, it gotta do something relating to some water. I ain't nowhere until I cross the water. Now that come out of my book of life. So I gotta show that. Because I showed it last night. But these were some things that I had to get in order to make sure that this venture was successful. Right? And I'm going to show you what they are, if I can find them right quick. Nope, it's wrong. Now front, I had to, yeah. Now this is when I was looking to find out who this master was with this master grip. And this was the Hansel and Gretel hunt. Now this was all of the things I needed for the Hansel and Gretel. Right? I needed the blue and white flag. I needed the checkerboard. I needed the red flag. Now this is us, the folks nation, so I needed to get her flag. Now thanks to AI and Bay, that give me the flag, the red flag, right? And then I needed the red and gold flag, which I think I showed that to y'all already. Now, once I collected them, we had to go cross the water because we'd already been confirmed by Anubis, which was Obama, right? So once we go across the water, now she stepped on the nail, right? But now remember, I'm not looking for her right now. I'm looking for the babies. And so baby girl got her knee hurt at the knee. Ever heard the term chopped off at the knee? Looks just like that, right? Now this is the 5, this is the mama, so then that must be the daughter, right? Because it's the mother's child, because it's a girl, because she stepped on the nail, but she really hurt her knee. But the baby boy is the rubber duck. It's the goose that laid the golden egg. He the one missing. So I went and got that receipt for the duck already, right? So now, remember I showed y'all the boat. I went into the seals and showed y'all the boat. And I said I had to get the boat out the seals. So I got the boat out, right? And now the only thing left is to be perfected and then to be the 1 so I can raise her. See there? The 22. Now this is the guidance, right? This is the guidance of my master grip. The master with the master grip, the lion's paw, with the master's grip. The one that was behind the cat's paw. She was the fourth position after the 3 M's. She was the fourth position. This is the one that wants me over and made sure I was right. And she finally decided, and she finally determined at the birthday party. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So, so now that I got all that stuff, all I got to do now is, because I got all my keys. Remember, I got all the keys. The only thing left for me now is read the signs. So here, start at the bottom. Oh, we already did that. That's the new one. The next one. Listen to Martini. Oh, listen to Martin. I'm collecting the receipts. Right? Now I'm talking about Martin Luther King. Whirlwind speech excerpt. Powerful. Look.